Hey OCMS,
We're back
with your school news. Sit back and relax, but don't fall asleep.
And keep on watching.
I'm Journey, and I'm on the boys' middle school soccer team.
Oh, that's cool. When was your last game?
It's Thursday against Muhlenberg County.
Did you win?
Yep.
When's your next game?
It's tomorrow against Apollo.
How do you feel about it?
I think we're gonna win.
What do you like the most about soccer?
I just like the competition of it, and I love soccer too. So.
That's a good answer. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, so we can have some good Landry. So what do you like to do, like, for fun?
I like to farm and hang out with my family.
What's your favorite thing about OCMS so far?
Making new friends.
Okay, and like, do you play any sports?
Play volleyball.
Play volleyball. So what's your favorite thing about farming?
Riding four-wheelers.
That's fun.
Okay, what's your favorite oldie song?
Thriller by Michael Jackson.
Thanks.
Hey, what's your favorite oldie song?
Don't Stop Believing by Journey.
What's your favorite oldie song?
Jesse's Girls by Rick Springfield.
Thank you.
Wow, it's hot out here.
Yeah, the high's 85, but there's a chance it could cool down because it might rain today.
Big college football game coming up. Who do you think's going to win, Alabama or Florida?
Alabama.
Thank you.
Mr. Trader, what do you think about these already scores?
Well, let me just go over them with you a little bit. Overall, I think it shows that we haven't been in school the way we would have liked to have been, and the results show that. So if we look at, so you were in 7th grade last year, 8th grade this year, so we'll start with 8th grade. So with our reading, we got about a third of our kids that are on grade level. 34% of 8th graders are where they're supposed to be reading-wise. But you see, 47%, almost half of our students are 2 or more grade levels below 8th grade. So that's reading at an elementary school level or lower. That's why you hear us say often, make sure that we're reading. And similar, in 7th grade, 44% of our students are 2 or more grade levels below. But also similar, 34%, about a third, are on grade level. In 7th grade, 22% are 1 grade level below, 32%, 19% are 1 grade level below. I'd like to see moves. It's not like kids do a lot of math on their own when they're at home with COVID or anything like that. But 7th graders are on grade level. That's barely 1 out of 10. 45% of our grade levels below, with 41% being 1 grade level below. Good concentration in our math classes. 8th grade is kind of similar, marginally better. 18% of our 8th graders are on grade level. 49, almost half of our 8th graders are 2 or more grade levels below in math. And then
Hi, today I'm here with Carson and he's got a pretty nice outfit on. So I like your jacket, eh? Juice WRLD, he's a pretty good artist, yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Where'd you get it from, man?
I got it from Amazon.
Amazon?
Yeah.
And how about your shorts?
My mom got it from me. I don't really know where she got them.
I like your glasses too. Well, pretty nice outfit, right guys?
This week's You've Been Caught reading winner is Colin Carden.
This week's You've Been Caught reading winner, Colin. What book are you currently reading?
The Alliance.
And what's your favorite book of all time?
Stalingrad.
Hershey's or Reese's?
Hershey's.
There you go.
Thank you.
We're back with 7th grade trivia, and this winner will verse Colin. Who was the first president of the United States?
George Washington.
All right, nice job. A group of lions is known as what?
Herd.
Nope.
A pack.
Nope.
A flock.
Nope. You want to pass?
Yeah.
Okay. How many letters are in the alphabet?
26.
Awesome. Okay, Scout wins with trivia, but instead of teacher versus teacher, it's student versus student. We're here with
Eli.
Colin.
All right, our first question is, who was the first president of the United States?
George Washington.
Okay, points at Eli. You don't have to raise your hand, Colin. Okay, our next question. Who invented the telephone?
All right, thanks.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Okay, we'll just pass that one. How many letters are in the alphabet?
26.
Colin got it right. Okay, we have a tiebreaker. How many minutes are in an hour?
60.
Colin wins. Okay, nice job, guys. Thank you.
20 years ago when 9/11 happened.
Well, I was at home with my daughter, who was 2 at the time. After it had happened, my husband was the one that heard it on the news. And he called me at home and said, hey, you need to get to a radio, get to the television. Something's going on in New York. So I remember going to the television and just turning it on. And I think Good Morning America was on, and they had stopped it. They just kept replaying it. I was in disbelief. I called my family, called my sisters, and then I started hearing that we had local people from Ohio County that were actually there. So then I was concerned, and I just kept calling around, and I'd never left the television the whole day. I just kept my daughter in my lap and just watched it all happen.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Where were you 20 years ago when you first heard about 9/11?
Well, I was a college student, and I was also a mom. And so I had that day off from classes, and I was at home. And I had the news on, just like every morning that I was home. And it was very surreal. Like, I couldn't believe it. I remember thinking at first, oh my goodness, what a horrible accident when, the first plane hit. And as it became clear that it wasn't an accident but an attack, it was just awful. I cried. I know I wasn't the only one, in front of the television that morning crying, but I went and picked up my daughter from daycare, and I didn't go to my second class that day. I was supposed to go later in the afternoon. I didn't go because I just wanted to be with my family.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's up, guys? Make sure to tune in to the high school's football game today. We versus Muhlenberg North.
I'm here with Mr. Kretz, and he's got something a little spooky about the college he's been to.
So where I graduated for an undergrad at Ohio University is ranked the 13th most haunted place on earth and the most haunted college campus in the world.
Oh, that's pretty spooky.
It also has the largest Halloween party in the United States, 60,000 people every year.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Kretz.
Who's your number one artist on Spotify?
Really, it's Juice WRLD because I like all of his songs. And basically, he's my number one because I listen to him all the time.
And what's your favorite song by him?
Honestly, I don't have a favorite song by him. I just love all his songs.
Okay, thank you.
What's your number one artist on Spotify? Eminem. And what's your favorite song by them?
Stepdad.
Thank you.
We know you guys love the fake news segment, so we're back with more. Hey, Alan, how do you feel about high school being extended 2 whole years?
I think it would be good.
Why?
It gives everybody extra years to learn about everything they need to learn about.
Thank you. So, Hasten, how do you feel about the driving ages being lifted to 18 in Kentucky?
Honestly, I don't think it should be 18. I feel like it should be like 21.
OCMS.
We know you love us. It's Ayla
And Sophie.
and we're back with your world news. Afghan withdrawal leaves allies to face harsh reality of U.S. departure from world stage.
6,000 people are dying a day from not having enough drinking water.
Hurricane Ida turns New York City into a front line of extreme weather supercharged by climate change.
North and South Korea are testing ballistic missiles every hour.
59% of people in Kentucky have received at least 1 dose of the vaccine.
Ayman al-Zawahiri, chief of al-Qaeda, says he plans to attack the U.S. in 2 years.
95% of ICU beds in the U.S. are occupied because of COVID.
Our own Ohio County Hospital has the National Guard at its door due to its lack of beds.
We'll see you next week. I'm a student in the newspaper. Lacey Lee for doing good at her softball game.
Hey! Stop that devious lick.
Don't be stupid. Don't steal school property. That was your OCMS News.
Have a great weekend.